Well, good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network for tonight's broadcast of the 2021 Epic Sports Basketball broadcast of the Midwest Basketball League All-Star Game. There we go. Usually I have a big intro for my Friday night Epic Basketball League games, and tonight we're taking a break from the Epic Basketball League to present the Midwest Basketball League All-Star Game. So welcome to everybody who is tuning in, both guys from the Midwest Basketball League who will be watching their teams at play, and also the usual Friday night basketball crowd here on the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network as we say hello to Highlight Heyday. Good evening, sir. And Jeff Bombchill, the manager of the Western Conference All-Stars. And good evening, Greg Wirtz. Greg, of course, the brains behind the Midwest Basketball League All-Star Game. This is his brainchild. And here is Sam Pearson, the coach of the East. Now, Sam, before we get started, the computer manager I imported for your team did not have Rudy Gobert on the roster. So if you can take 2 minutes real quick and download the newest edition of this roster that I sent out and re-import your game plan with Rudy Gobert, because right now he is not in the lineup anyplace. The computer was looking for Rudy Gay because I mistakenly put Rudy Gay in the lineup instead of Rudy Gobert. So Sam, if you can correct that quickly, we'll be sure that Rudy Gobert gets in the game, and we will get ready to get rolling. As we say hi to, let's see, Jeff and Sam and Greg and Highlight Heyday are here. So let us go back and give Sam a minute or two to get things in line with his with his Eastern Conference team. As Greg suggests that Rudy Gobert went into COVID protocol, and indeed it was Rudy Gobert who was the first COVID case in the NBA back in 2020. And as it was said back then, Rudy Gobert shut down the entire league in one night. So let me check the email here quickly. Sam says he is all set. I will say that there is about a 15-second delay in what I see on the screen and what I am hearing and what I'm speaking. So there will be a bit of a delay here, and we will be prepared to get things started as soon as Sam's manager file comes across the email. And Al Red Sox Fan is here. Check out that wonderful channel. Al Red Sox Fan is one of the great YouTube broadcasters. He does boxing, he does wrestling, he does pro strategy football, he does a little bit of everything. You name it, and Al Red Sox Fan does it on his channel. And it was Al Red Sox Fan who was the guy who encouraged me to get started in this YouTube broadcasting routine. Sam says, no, I don't see the email. I can resend it again to you quickly. It should have come in last night at 5:30 p.m., but I will resend that. Midwest Basketball League Home League 2021 All-Star Game. Okay, Sam, I just reset the updated file with the Rudy Gobert in instead of Rudy Gay. And as soon as we get that manager taken care of, we will get things rolling here from the Dave Cave. As we say, welcome to everybody here tonight. Gary Jaluvka is here. Welcome, Gary, the proud owner of the Tonawanda Talons, who are represented by two All-Stars in tonight's game, and we'll get the starting lineups going as soon as we get the manager uploaded. And for those of you who aren't normally here on Friday nights, this is my usual Friday night YouTube's time slot for the Epic Basketball League, which is a retro NBA league using the Action PC basketball game. It is a partial season. It is 20-game regular season followed by playoffs. And let's see, here comes Sam's. Okay, now, Sam, I just have a copy of the league file. I do not have your manager. Let me see if that... yeah, if you can just send me your manager with Rudy Gobert in the game plan, that would be tremendous. But as I was mentioning, it's the Epic Basketball League is a Friday night tradition here on the channel. We are currently wrapping up the 1971-72 NBA season with the finals featuring the Chicago Bulls and the Los Angeles Lakers. That series is tied at 2 games apiece. So it is coming down to games 5, 6, and 7 as the great Laker squad with Wilt Chamberlain and Gail Goodrich and Jerry West battles it out against Bob Love and Chet Walker and the double tough Chicago Bulls of 71-72. And that is a really good matchup because Chicago had that really, really physical defensive backcourt of Norm Van Leer and Jerry Sloan. And Sloan and Van Leer are giving West and Goodrich fits. And so that has been a very tightly played series as we have 3 games to go in the finals of that series before we move on to 72-73. Yeah, this is the 3rd annual Midwest Basketball League All-Star Game, East versus West. And for those who are not regular followers of the Midwest Basketball League, the East Coast is loaded, the Eastern Conference. The bulk of the talent is in the East Conference, just the way that the drafts and the free agency and the financial things have shaken out. And so the East Conference comes into this game as heavy favorites. The Western, and Sam Pearson is the coach of the Eastern All-Stars. And he has selected a starting lineup. And if we can get his game plan imported here, we can take a look at the Eastern Conference roster. Giannis Antetokounmpo is possibly the leading vote getter in this game. He will start with Butler, Davis, LeBron James, and I believe either Gobert or Towns in the starting lineup. And for the West, you can see they are a good bit less well equipped with the likes of De'Aaron Fox, DeMar DeRozan, Drew Holiday, Brandon Ingram. Not bad ball players, but not the talent level out west as there is in the East. And in the head-to-head matchups, since we have Jeff Bombchill here, who is our league historian and stat compiler, I believe the East Coast is winning about 75 to 80% of the games against the West. Is that right, Jeff? Is that where we stand in the head-to-head? And ladies and gentlemen, the game plan is in, so we will be getting started here momentarily. Thank you for that, Sam. And again, I apologize for the confusion. We will get this rolling here as soon as we get our files imported. And we're ready for action. So we will go to the computer screen. And since the West Coast won last year, they will be the host team for this year's All-Star game. And let's get these game plans imported so we can rock and roll. Import. Oh my goodness. This ain't working either, Sam. This is 2018, 2019. So East Conference has no player rated to play minutes at point guard. So we're in trouble here. Sam, I'm going to have to ask you to give it one more try. Although the good news is we have Rudy Gobert on the game plan. For some reason, we do not have the right player profiles. Okay, that's just weird. Let's try this again. One more try, and we'll just use a computer-generated game plan. So we'll go with that. Let computer pick instructions. Are we sure? Okay, and we're ready to go. All right, and we are ready for the opening tip-off of tonight's contest. We will suggest the defenses on both sides. I had to use the all-human settings to get the game plans going. We love this game, says the announcer, and we are ready for the opening tip-off. There's the toss. It is controlled by the Eastern Conference, and right away, Damian Lillard with the dazzler to Jokic. And Jokic gets the easy basket. And now we're going to update the preferences here and go to only shots so that your manager plan should take care of the substitution patterns. Drew Holiday comes off the screen and takes the pass. Davis has him on the switch. Holiday dribbles, makes his move, and scores it. First two of the game for Drew Holiday. We are tied at 2. Coming back the other way with the East, LeBron James takes the perfect bounce pass from Kawhi Leonard and gets the deuce. LeBron James scores on the outside shot. Western Conference now has the offense. DeRozan finds Adebayo coming off the screen. Adebayo works his way inside, but his shot rims out. Kawhi takes the rebound, and East Conference is in transition. Up the court with a long pass. DeRozan defending against Damian Lillard, coming to the hoop. Lillard lays it up and good, and quickly the East is out 6-2. As Gary Jalivka wants to know, over/under on a Jokic ejection. Stranger things have happened indeed. Hassan Whiteside in the ball game now for the Western Conference. Working the ball inside, he shoots and scores. Good-looking shot there from Hassan Whiteside. Whiteside representing the Sacramento Mites here in tonight's ball game. Anthony Davis with the ball now working inside against Adebayo. Adebayo, a blank defender on the inside. Davis maneuvers inside, puts it up and misses. Rebound for the East goes to Jokic. Jokic on the rebound, puts it up. His shot is blocked. Jokic denied. Bradley Beal tips the rebound, takes it away. The Western Conference will run. Drew Holiday up the floor. Puts it in. Great finish by Drew Holiday, and we are tied at 6. And here's a steal by Holiday. He is in control here of this game in the early going. He's going to take the three-pointer, and he hits it. 7 points off the bat for Drew Holiday. The Western Conference takes the lead. East works it in once again to Anthony Davis inside. Working on Adebayo. He's open, and this time we have a whistle and a foul. The foul is charged to Bradley Beal. That is his first and the first of the night against the Western Conference. As Davis goes to the line, his first shot is in and out, no good. Second shot by Davis off the rim, no good. Beal tips it out of bounds. East Conference gets a break and a team rebound. East with another possession, trailing by 3. Now they've got Kawhi Leonard in three-point land. His shot rims out, and the rebound is taken by Hassan Whiteside. Western Conference wants to run. Holiday to Whiteside. Whiteside scores on the fast break shot, and West is up 11-6. Nice looking fast break there by the boys from out west. East Conference with the ball. Good pass to LeBron James. He has an open look. From three-point range, he passes up the open look, tries to get it into Jokic. It's stolen by Whiteside. Boy, the West Coast is looking for an upset again here tonight behind the coaching genius of Jeff Bombchill. West Conference sprinting down the court. East Conference backpedaling quickly. DeRozan with room to operate. He breaks it into the lane. His shot is up, no good. But the offensive team takes the rebound. West will get another possession. 5 on the shot clock as Adebayo comes off the screen and takes the pass. He's working on LeBron James in the low post. He goes to the hoop and scores. And the West is quickly up now 13-6. Eastern Conference in the offensive set. Lillard on the switch against Whiteside. This is a good opportunity for Lillard to get something done. He steps into three-point territory but loses the handle. Hassan Whiteside knocks it away. Lillard picks it up, gets it into Jokic. Jokic being played tough by Whiteside on the switch. Whiteside is everywhere here tonight. What's Lillard going to do? He steps behind the three-point arc, and from 77 feet away, Lillard shoots and scores. A three-pointer for Damian Lillard from somewhere out in Milwaukee. And the Western Conference lead is cut to 4, 13-9. West settles into the offense. The Generals working the ball around the perimeter. They get it to Holiday on the outside. Holiday for 3. He hits again. Drew Holiday quickly in double digits as he wants to be the MVP tonight. And he is off to a very hot start. Here's LeBron for the East. And LeBron nails the 3. That brings it to a 4-point lead once again. West Coast back on offense. They find Whiteside inside. He's got plenty of room to operate on the switch. His finger roll is up over Damian Lillard and good. West now up by 6. On the other end, we've got LeBron James looking for a pass. Defended by DeRozan, looking for a cutter, finds Kawhi. Kawhi on the perimeter working on Bradley Beal, goes for the three-pointer and misses. And once again, it is Drew Holiday who blocks out and controls the rebound. But on the fast break, the pass goes to Whiteside and he walks with it. 18-12 is your score as we come back the other way. And LeBron with the dazzler. LeBron finds Damian Lillard wide open for the outside jump shot. The lost art of the mid-range jumper, and East is back within 4. West up 18-14 with the basketball in the hands of Drew Holiday as they set up the outside game. Holiday for 3. He hits again. 13 points quickly for Drew Holiday. And the West is back up on top by 7. Coming back the other way, the East wants to give to Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's three-pointer is no good. Rebound taken out of there by Adebayo. Here's an outlet to Beal. And Beal drops it off to Holiday for the easy basket. Holiday with 15 points. And with 6 minutes gone by, the West has already put up 23 on the East. Holiday is everywhere. And on the other end, we've got Davis with the basketball. Gets it over to Lillard. Lillard with the open look. Lillard for 3, and this time is no good. Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. He gets it off to DeRozan. DeRozan is streaking down the court. Officers are in pursuit. DeRozan with the fast break attempt. It's swatted away by Davis. Bam Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo with the putback attempt. He draws a crowd, but he puts it home. And that makes it a 25-14 ball game. Back the other way, here's Jokic with the dazzler to Leonard. Two more for the East. And it is now 25-16, ball in possession of the West. It's Bradley Beal looking for a shot in three-point territory. He can't get the shot off. Sends it over to DeRozan. DeRozan back to Beal. 9 on the shot clock as Beal moves into three-point territory. Misses badly. The ball caroms out of bounds, but East Conference will retain possession. Davis in great position for the Globetrotters as he works it inside against Adebayo. And Adebayo blocked the shot. East Coast pounding the boards. Davis off the offensive glass. His putback attempt, and he is fouled. Foul is on Bam Adebayo. That is his first. The second of the night on the West Conference. And it will be Adebayo going to the line for two as we say hello to JT and we say hello to Dave Gardner. A couple of representatives of the Friday night Epic Basketball League crowd here for special action from the Midwest Basketball League. This is our current draft league season. This is the All-Star game, and we have got a chat room full of Midwest basketball luminaries, including the Western Conference manager Jeff Bombchill and the Eastern Conference head coach Sam Pearson, along with Greg Wirtz from the NBL, Gary Jaluvka, and a cast of thousands here tonight in the Dave Cave for this broadcast of the Midwest Basketball League All-Star Game. First substitutions of the game, Jason Tatum and Rudy Gobert for the East. As Anthony Davis steps to the free throw line, his free throw catches the front of the rim and bounces in. 25-17 now is your score. Second shot by Davis is good. And the East Coast is trying to keep it close here in a wild first quarter of action. Here's Adebayo backing down on Davis. Davis will not be moved from the spot. Adebayo kicks it out to Bradley Beal on the perimeter. Beal from behind the three-point arc is fouled. And that foul is charged on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first and the team's first. 3 shots for Bradley Beal with 4:49 to play here in the first quarter. Beal connects on the first. That is his first point of the game. He hits the second. Drew Holiday with 15 early points to take control of this one. Beal good on all 3 of the free throws. And now the East Conference trails by 10 with the basketball. Damian Lillard running the point, sends it over to Kawhi. Kawhi working on Beal, steps into three-point territory, misses the shot. Rudy Gobert off the offensive glass. His putback attempt is up and good. Back the other way comes the West, and here's Adebayo with the dazzler. He finds DeRozan, and the West Coast quickly goes back on top by 10. East, the Globetrotters setting up their half-court offense. Damian Lillard wants a three-pointer, and he's got another one. I think that was about 82 feet away. He hits that one. And on the other end, a tremendous pass by Drew Holiday and another dazzler for Holiday. DeRozan with the easy basket. West back on top by 9. East comes back on offense. Here's Adebayo with the steal. Adebayo on the fast break. He's taking it up strong against Lillard. Shot no good, out of bounds, but it is knocked away by Lillard. And the West Coast Generals will maintain possession. West leading by 9, 32-23 with the basketball. DeMar DeRozan has it, working against Jason Tatum just into the game. DeRozan into the lane, shot no good. We've got a loose ball foul on Kawhi Leonard. That is his second, so he will likely have to come out of this game. And into the game for the first time for the West, we have got De'Aaron Fox, Brandon Ingram, and Julius Randle. Fox and Randle, of course, representing Cave Creek in this All-Star game. Cave Creek not even in a playoff spot right now, and they've got 3 All-Stars. James Harden into the game for the first time now for the East, replacing Kawhi Leonard. Hopefully he can last more than 43 seconds in this ball game. Lillard with 10 points to lead the East. And we've got Ingram with a possession here for the West as they lead by 9. Takes the pass from Beal. Ingram from three-point territory. His shot is no good. Davis takes the rebound. They've got a fast break opportunity. They've got Gobert on the receiving end of the fast break, and he is fouled. Fouled by De'Aaron Fox. And it will be Rudy Gobert to the line for 2 shots, representing the defending league champion L.A. Quakes. And their owner, Greg Wirtz, is with us here in the chat room tonight. Gobert bounces the ball. The free throw is up and good. Second free throw by Gobert is no good. And Hassan Whiteside with the rebound for the West. Julius Randle setting up the play, guarded by Davis. And here's a steal by Davis. Davis wants to go coast to coast. Brandon Ingram is on the defense, and we have got a foul called. No, we've got traveling called on Davis, and he does not like it. Davis, of course, a member in real life of the Los Angeles Lakers, which means he is contractually obligated to whine about every call that doesn't go his way. But his opinion doesn't matter as the game goes on with the Western Conference back in possession. And here's a turnover charge to De'Aaron Fox. And back the other way comes the East. They get it inside to Gobert. Gobert with an open look in the middle against Hassan Whiteside. Gobert makes his move. Can't get the shot off. Has to kick it out to Jason Tatum. Tatum gets the ball over to Lillard. Lillard's got an open look. He goes back behind the three-point arc again, and that shot brought rain. The third three-pointer for Lillard. And the East is back within 5. Back the other way. Here's a steal for Rudy Gobert, the presumptive defensive player of the year. And going the other way on the fast break, here's the feed by Lillard to Tatum, and Tatum slams it home. And just like that, the East is back to within 3, 32-29, a minute 14 to play in the first. West coming back, Generals with the basketball. They get it inside to Julius Randle working against Davis. Randle on the inside shoots and scores. Went to the left hand, got it around Davis and in. Eastern Conference sets up, trailing by 5. Here's a bullet pass to Harden to Rudy Gobert, and Gobert slams it home. Dazzler by James Harden to keep the East Conference close. And now here's Beal coming back the other way for the West, and he is stripped by Harden. The ball goes to the East Conference. Harden is behind the defense. He's only got Hassan Whiteside to beat. He dribbles around Whiteside, but the shot is blocked by Whiteside. But on the rebound, we have got a whistle and a loose ball foul, and that is charged against Julius Randle from the West. And he is guilty of his first foul. We've got another whistle, and the horn sounds and substitutions. Jimmy Butler into the game for the first time for the East. Another member of the league champion Los Angeles Quakes. As Al Red Sox fan says hello to Dave Gardner. Dave Gardner, another wonderful YouTube broadcaster, does a lot of hockey and does some baseball and some basketball. And also Dave Gardner is the co-host of a wonderful podcast called the Digital to Dice podcast, where he and another good friend of ours, Ron Juckett, teams up to do a weekly podcast all about sports gaming. And so, Dave, if you want to post your link to the Digital to Dice podcast on the channel, I highly recommend that. Dave, you are a moderator on the channel, so you can post links. And when you get a chance, check out the fabulous Digital to Dice broadcast, Dave Gardner and Ron Juckett, talking about sports gaming in a podcast that I particularly enjoy. All right, it's a 3-point game, 24 seconds to play in the first quarter. West with the lead. East has the basketball. 3 on the shot clock. The ball goes over to Lillard. Lillard over to Harden. Harden from 3-point range is offline. Jimmy Butler pounding the boards for the East. Butler with a putback attempt is missed. Randall blocks out and takes the rebound for the West. The West wants to run. They've got Hassan Whiteside on the receiving end of the fast break, and Whiteside slams it home. And with 2 seconds to play, Whiteside steals the inbound pass. Here's a desperation shot at the buzzer. No good. And that is the end of the quarter. All right, what a first quarter of action we have seen. Very high scoring. 36-31. The West Coast Generals lead the East Conference Globetrotters by 5. Let's take a look at the box score. When we get the next break in the action, we will take a look at the box score. Here is your box score for quarter number 1. Leading scorer Damian Lillard with 13 for the East, 5 of 6 shooting, 3 of 4 from three-point land. And for the West, it was Drew Holiday with those 15 points and 3 assists to get the West quickly on top. And so far, Drew Holiday is indeed your most valuable player, at least for the first quarter. So we'll shut that down and we'll set the lineups for the second quarter. For the East, now on the court, in the backcourt, you've got Chris Paul and James Harden with Jason Tatum and now Karl Anthony Towns at the power forward and Rudy Gobert, the big man, in the middle. And out west, it is De'Aaron Fox and Zach LaVine now in the backcourt, along with Brandon Ingram, Kevin Love, and Nikola Vucevic is your center. Kevin Love representing the hapless Oakland squad. Oakland has only won 3 games, 3-61, and yet Kevin Love is here proudly representing Oakland as a member of the All-Star team. As we say, thank you to Al Red Sox fan for posting the link to the Digital to Dice podcast, which is indeed awesome. Check that out when you have the chance. Back to action here in the ball game, as the West Coast has the basketball, leading by 5 to open up the second period. The ball is in the hands of Brandon Ingram, and he is squaring off against Jason Tatum. Duke versus Duke, if I recall correctly. Ingram moves into three-point territory. His shot is no good, and James Harden takes the rebound for the East. They're going to walk it back the other way as the East Coast offense has the ball knocked away by Ingram and stolen. Ball goes back over to the West Coast. Here's Fox at the top of the key working on Chris Paul. Fox puts it on the floor, shoots and scores. Nice drive by De'Aaron Fox to put the West up by 7. West Conference leading 38-31. East Coast with the ball. They go to Tatum. Tatum working on Ingram from the outside. The 18-footer is no good. Offensive rebound for Karl Anthony Towns for the East. Towns with the putback, the offensive board. He slams it home. Very nicely done by Karl Anthony Towns. And true to Michigan form, here is a turnover by Kevin Love from the Oakland squad. And the ball goes back over to the East. They trail by 5. Now Karl Anthony Towns wants to jack up a 3, and he hits it. 5 quick points from Karl Anthony Towns, and it is a 2-point game. East Coast trails by 2. West with the basketball. They get it inside to Vucevic. Nice pass in there from Kevin Love. Vucevic underneath. The shot is in and out, and the rebound is wrestled out of there by James Harden for the East. Harden working hard in this all-star game. Only in Stratomatic will you see that happen. Good feed from Harden to Karl Anthony Towns on the break. Can Towns convert again? He's inside. He puts it up and rolls it in. Kevin Love wants the foul. But he does not get the foul, and we are tied at 7 points in a row for Karl Anthony Towns. This game is tied. Jeff Bombshell says, take Love out already. I want to know if a 3-win team can get a guy on the All-Star team. Where's Andrew Wiggins? Wiggins is not only the most valuable player, he is the only valuable player. He is the league OVP, and once again, Wiggins and once again the Nature Boys are snubbed in all-star competition for the 3rd consecutive year. And we're going to have some speaks about that. And here's a steal by James Harden going the other way. Harden has a fast break opportunity against Ingram. He puts it up, and Harden got him with the body. And that will be 2 shots for James Harden, looking for his first points of the game. Harden was about 0 for 52 in last year's All-Star game from three-point land, as the East Coast fell to the mighty men of the West. And now, as Harden hits the first free throw, we've got the East Conference in the lead. That may be their first lead of the ball game. Harden hits both free throws. East Coast up by 2 as West Coast sets up the offense. They get the ball into the hands of Fox. He converted on his last opportunity. Now he moves out for a three-pointer. That's no good. Here's Kevin Love with the offensive rebound. He shoots, and he is fouled. That one goes on Karl Anthony Towns, and it sends Kevin Love to the line for 2 shots with a chance to tie the game. First shot by Love is good. Second shot by Love is up and good. We're tied at 40. 9.5 to play here in the second quarter. And here's a steal by Kevin Love for the West. Love wants to go coast to coast with it. He shoots and scores over Chris Paul. West quickly back out on top. Love hears the disrespect coming from the peanut gallery and wants to prove his critics wrong. Back the other way, they go back to Towns. Towns inside against Tatum. He's good, and he is fouled. That foul is charged to Zach LaVine. Karl Anthony Towns now with 9 quick points off the bench. And a chance at a three-point play. He hits the free throw, and the East Coast is back on top, 43-42. Western with the ball. Hard pick by Tatum. Ingram has room to operate. And Ingram steps back into three-point territory, shoots, and scores. First 3 points of the night for Brandon Ingram. It's a 2-point game in favor of the West. Back and forth we go here in quarter number 2. As Chris Paul runs the offense the other way for the East. He finds Karl Anthony Towns open down low, working on Kevin Love. Makes his move. The shot no good. Rudy Gobert with the boards for the East. Gobert with the offensive putback attempt misses, but he is fouled by Zach LaVine, and that will send Rudy Gobert to the free throw line with a chance to tie it back up for the East. Gobert dribbles, he shoots, and connects on the first. Second shot by Gobert is good, and we're tied at 45. Kevin Love now guarded closely by Towns. Sends it over to Ingram. Ingram from three-point land is good again. That is 6 quick points for Brandon Ingram. West Coast goes back on top, 48-45. East Coast back the other way. Inside they go to Towns again. Towns around Love, shoots and scores. And Karl Anthony Towns now with 12 for the East. Back comes the West. Zach LaVine looking for the pass. He gets the pass from Fox. LaVine moves into three-point territory, and he shoots and scores. West is lighting it up from 3 here in the second quarter. They go back up on top by 4, 51-47, another very high-scoring quarter, as we're not even midway through the second period, and the Western Conference has already put up 51 points. East with the ball in the hands of Harden. Harden wants a three-pointer. He leaves it short. Towns with the offensive rebound. His tip-in is off the heel of the rim and bounces out. Towns again with a putback attempt. His shot is blocked by Kevin Love. And now it's Gobert with the offensive rebound. He goes back up and good. But the shot is no good, but we have a foul on the play, and that is going to go against Nikola Vucevic. That is his first, and that will send Rudy Gobert to the line. Back into the game for the West is Drew Holiday, the secret weapon, along with DeMar DeRozan and Bam Adebayo. As Rudy Gobert steps to the free throw line already with 7 points and 3 rebounds on the night, make it 8 points as he hits the first free throw. The second shot is up and around the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Towns. Offensive rebound off the free throw. The putback attempt by Towns is tipped up and good. Nice putback by Towns brings the East back to within 1. Good defense by James Harden on the other end as he denies a shot opportunity for Zach LaVine. LaVine sends it over to DeRozan on the outside. DeRozan dribbles into the lane, swings to the baseline, and scores. West back up by 3. And coming back the other way, East gets it to Paul, and Paul with the dazzler into Karl Anthony Towns. Towns with 16 points to lead all scorers as the East is back within 1. Drew Holiday now with the basketball for the West. Oops. Hit the wrong button there. I want the three-pointer. And Holiday is good for 3. He's got 18, and West is back up by 4, 56-52. And now Karl Anthony Towns is teeing up another three-pointer. It's no good. He wants the foul, but James Harden sneaks in for the offensive rebound. Harden draws a crowd, but he slams the rebound shot home. I guess that hamstring is feeling okay here tonight as Harden pulls the East back to within 2. And we say hello to World's Worst Gamer. Oh gosh, I show up and we are talking about a guy on my T-Wolves. We are cursed. Should fold the team. But Karl Anthony Towns having a big night tonight here for the Eastern Conference All-Stars. As they are within 2. They trailed by double digits in the first quarter. But they are back to within 2 as we welcome World's Worst Gamer to the chat room here tonight. Holiday scanning the court for the West. Finds Zach LaVine for an open look. LaVine working on James Harden. Goes to the three-pointer. That's no good. Chris Paul with a long rebound for the East. Coming back the other way. Paul gets it to Towns and gives Towns back to Chris Paul. Paul lays it up and good. Nice little give and go there and give the assist to Towns to tie the game. Quickly, the West comes back in transition, and Bam Adebayo hits Vucevic underneath for the score. West didn't wait long before they regained the lead, 58-56. And now Karl Anthony Towns is going to tee up yet another three-pointer. He turns that one down, sends it over instead to James Harden with 2 on the shot clock. Harden can get up about 8 shots in that length of time. He misses the three-pointer there. Drew Holiday with the rebound for the West. They get out on the fast break. The dazzler from Holiday to DeRozan. DeRozan lays it up and good. Nice looking fast break there by the West. They are back on top by 4. And finally into the game comes Giannis. Giannis Antetokounmpo along with Jimmy Butler into the game for the East. As the East takes the timeout, 4 minutes, 44 seconds to play. And they go right to Giannis. He's got an inside switch against the smaller Zach LaVine. He shoots and scores. Easy bucket for Giannis. West with the basketball now with Adebayo. Adebayo gets an open look on the pass from DeRozan. Adebayo works his way inside, leans in, and the shot is swatted by Giannis. Adebayo is denied. Giannis clears the glass. Looks up the court, pushes the tempo. Here's Chris Paul with an open look in the fast break, but he misses the layup. Jimmy Butler grabs the offensive board as the East is pounding the offensive glass. The tip in by Butler is good, and once again the game is tied. West Conference running a play, and here's a dazzler from DeRozan. He finds Adebayo for the easy hoop, and just like that, the West goes up by 2, 62-60. And now Giannis has it inside working on Bam Adebayo. In a rematch from last year's Eastern Conference Finals in the NBA. Giannis makes the move, misses the shot. Vucevic grabs the rebound for the West. Quick outlet, West will run. Adebayo with a look at a fast break shot. He takes it up and he is fouled. Adebayo fouled by Chris Paul. He will go to the line for 2 free throws. As back into the game comes Bradley Beal for the Western Conference. Adebayo at the free throw line. He's got 6 points tonight, 2 rebounds, 2 assists in 13 minutes of action. Adebayo missed the first free throw. Second free throw by Adebayo rolls out, and James Harden takes the rebound for the East. East now gets the ball into the hands of Jimmy Butler. Butler looking at a three-pointer, and he nails it to put the East on top 63-62. And just like that, back the other way, a dazzler by Drew Holiday, and the West regains the lead. East back on offense with Harden. Harden working on Holiday. Harden moves into three-point territory. His shot falls short, and Holiday grabs the board for the West. West in transition with Holiday and Beal. Beal with a look at a fast break shot. That's no good. Adebayo with the offensive board. Adebayo on the offensive glass slams it home. And it's a 3-point lead for the West. And here's a steal off the inbound by Adebayo. They get it inside to Vucevic. Vucevic working down low against Harden, maneuvers inside and scores. A quick swing there by the West. They went down and then pulled off a 6-0 run to get a 5-point lead. And the East the other way gets a dazzler from Giannis. finding Rudy underneath for the score. And Rudy Gobert now in double digits for the East with 10. It is 68-65. West Coast with the lead and the basketball. Gobert pressuring Vucevic. The pass goes out to Beal on the perimeter. Beal steps back into three-point territory. He shoots and scores. West goes back on top by 6, 71-65. A minute and a half to play before halftime. Western Conference to the inside. As Gobert leans into Vucevic and scores. Here comes the West back on offense. DeRozan takes the pass. Harden fights through the screen to provide the defense. DeRozan with an open look, and he is fouled by Harden. And that is one on James Harden. Back into the game for the East is a whole bunch of fellas. This looks like their starting lineup or a close proximity thereof. As DeMar DeRozan steps to the line for 2 free throws, trying to put the West back on top by 6. DeRozan's first shot is good. Second shot is good. West leading 73-67 as we enter the final minute of play here in quarter number 2. Good defense by Towns as Adebayo has the ball. We had a traveling violation against Damian Lillard. Who calls traveling in an all-star game? West Conference has the ball now. Good defense by Towns. Adebayo cannot get a shot off. Kicks it back out to Vucevic. Vucevic working on Jokic. Nikola on Nikola. And the shot by Vucevic is no good. Karl Anthony Towns takes the rebound, and we have a technical foul called against Sam Pearson. The streak continues as Sam Pearson is called for yet another technical foul in all-star game action. And stepping to the line for the West will be DeMar DeRozan to shoot the technical foul shot as Sam Pearson is beside himself on the East Coast bench. And the shot by DeRozan is good. And the West goes on top by 7. I think Sam got called for 3 technicals in last year's game. And East Coast with the ball on the attack. They go to Kawhi this time. Kawhi working on Bradley Beal. Kawhi penetrates, and he hits the floor hard. Kawhi slammed to the deck by Drew Holiday. And that is the first foul on Holiday. Tensions beginning to rise here in the All-Star game as we've seen a technical foul and now a hard foul on Drew Holiday to send Kawhi Leonard to the line. He's got 2 points today, 3 points now as he hits the first free throw. Leonard hits them both, and the lead is now 5 for the West. Generals with the basketball, leading by 5. They get it into the hands of Beal. Beal steps behind the three-point arc and drills it to put the West up by 8. And now here's a steal by Holiday. West Conference has it, setting up in the half-court offense. 11 seconds to play, and West is going to hold for the final shot of the period. They get it out to DeRozan with 1 second to go. DeRozan from the corner misses. Rebound by Lillard. Transition opportunity for the East, but too little and too late as we have reached halftime with the Western Conference Generals leading the Eastern Conference Globetrotters 77-69. And at our next break in the action, we'll take a look at the box score, but already the Western Conference has scored again on the assist by Adebayo to take a 10-point lead now, 79-69 here early in period number 3. And now we'll pull up the box score. Your second quarter scoring was 41-38 in favor of the West as they have expanded the lead. And in the second quarter, it was Bradley Beal with 8 points, DeRozan with 7 for the West as they added to their lead. Karl Anthony Towns with 16 points in the second quarter for the East, but he's going to need some help from his friends. We've got 3 guys in the East in double digits, Towns with 16, Gobert 12, and Lillard 13. And for the West, they've got 4 guys in double digits, led by Drew Holiday with 18 to go with 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Holiday still holding on to that player of the game honors here in quarter number 2. And now we've got a little betting action going in the chat room, as there's a minus 10.5 line being bandied about, and whoever gave the points to the West has got some catching up to do here in the second half, as we return to play here in half number 2. Jeff Baumtrill, the statistician, points out that the East has more offensive rebounds than defensive. That is true. The East was hitting the offensive glass hard. 12 rebounds to only 9 defensive rebounds. Well, they would get more defensive rebounds, but the West is shooting 66% from the field. So there just aren't that many defensive rebounds available. And of the available rebounds on that end, it's 9 defensive rebounds to 3 offensive. So the East Coast has dominated the rebounding, but the West Conference with 66% from the field and 20 assists on 31 field goals, and that's the difference in this ball game, as the West does not miss, says Greg Wurst. And if we can get a game like this out of Drew Holiday tomorrow night for the Milwaukee Bucks in the NBA, I will be a happy man. Desperately rooting for my Bucks to move into the conference finals. All right, the ball is in the hands of Jokic for the East, as he's got to look inside against the stellar defense of Hassan Whiteside. Jokic inside shoots and scores to pull the game back to within 8. Western Conference now on offense. They go to Whiteside inside. Whiteside in the lane has the shot blocked by Jokic. But we've got a whistle and a foul charged on Anthony Davis. And Whiteside will go to the free throw line for the West. First foul shot by Whiteside is good. Whiteside misses the second. The ball bounces high into the air and is taken down by Jokic for the East. Coming back the other way, East Conference settles into the offense, and here's a turnover by LeBron to give the ball back to the West. Holiday looks for the open man. He finds Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal from three-point territory shoots no good. Rebound taken by Jokic. The East will break. Here is LeBron James with a fast break shot opportunity. That's no good. Tipped around by Holiday. Adebayo comes out with it, and the West Coast is going to run the other way. And Adebayo takes the ball and runs with it for the turnover. East Conference setting up the half-court offense. They still trail by 9. They get an open look inside for Jokic underneath, and he is fouled. Jokic fouled by Hassan Whiteside. That will send the handsome Nikola Jokic to the line for 2 free throws. 10 minutes to play in the third period as Jokic hits the first free throw, misses the second, and Adebayo takes the rebound for the West. West running the offense. They get it into Adebayo. Adebayo working on Anthony Davis down low. His shot is good. And West goes back on top by 10. East coming the other way, and a foul is called on Whiteside. That is number 2 on Whiteside. And the East will reset the offense. They get it to LeBron James, who is having a tough night here, only 5 points thus far. LeBron steps into three-point territory, misses that one. Lillard with the offensive board for the East. Lillard draws a crowd. He puts up the shot. It's no good, but he is fouled on the play by Holiday. And that will send Damian Lillard to the line for 2 free throws. First free throw is good. Lillard misses the second. A lot of missed free throws here in the third quarter. Whiteside with the rebound for the West. DeRozan gets the ball on the left, defended by James. Sends it over to Holiday. Holiday into three-point range. He hits again. Holiday with 21 points now, and that puts West up by 12, 85-73. Lillard with an open look on the other end for the East. Lillard behind the three-point line is good. The lead is back to 9, 85-76. Here's another three-point look for Holiday. This time his shot is no good. Davis boxes out and takes the defensive board for the East. Long pass up court to Lillard. Lillard in transition, working on Holiday. Steps around, goes to the left hand. The layup is no good. Holiday takes the rebound, dribbles the other way, finds Bradley Beal alone inside for the Dazzler to put West back on top by 11, 87-76. West in the lead. East back on offense. Kawhi takes the pass from Lillard. Kawhi having a rough night, 1 for 5 from the field here tonight. He drives the lane and misses again. Anthony Davis digs out the offensive rebound, but he pushed off, and that is a loose ball foul on Davis. Ball goes back over to the West. West going to DeRozan. DeRozan sends it out to Beal. Beal on the outside for 3. That's no good. Rebound by LeBron James for the East. Here's a fast break opportunity to the East. Nikola Jokic running the court. His layup is no good. It's tipped away and out of bounds. East Conference gets a break and gets the ball back. And here is a dazzler by Jokic to Kawhi Leonard. Leonard scores on the open shot, and the lead is now 9, 87-78. Fast and furious action here in the Midwest Basketball League All-Star Game. West Conference sets the offense. They get it to DeRozan, squaring up for a shot, and scores over LeBron. And the crowd letting LeBron know about that one. DeRozan now with 13 for the West. East has the basketball, still trailing by double digits. They get the ball to Leonard. Leonard looks over to the East Conference bench. They want him to run a play. He finds Lillard. Lillard working on Holiday. This time his three-pointer is no good. Whiteside with the rebound by the West. Here's the outlet to Holiday. Holiday to DeRozan inside, lays it up, and good. 91-78. East Coast leads by 13. Trails by 13. And now here is a turnover by the Eastern Conference as Damian Lillard is called for the backcourt violation. Lillard had the ball with a look at his shot. He was only 26 feet away. That was way too close. He wanted to back it up to 38 feet away, but unfortunately crossed over the half-court line in so doing. And now that we have a dead ball into the game for the first time for the West is C.J. McCollum. C.J. McCollum into the game for the West, leading by 13. And here's a pass stolen by LeBron James. James was ready for it. James going the other way, finds Davis inside. Laker to Laker. Finger roll is no good. Whiteside with the rebound for the West. West Coast pushing the tempo. They get it to DeRozan. He lays it up and good. And it is a good old-fashioned butt whooping now as the West Conference has taken a 15-point lead, 93-78. Back the other way comes LeBron. Being guarded by DeRozan. And DeRozan picks his pocket. DeRozan dribbling the other way. He's got Kawhi Leonard to beat. He lays it up and good. That is 17 for DeRozan. And a 17-point lead for the West. Inside they go to Jokic. Jokic working on Whiteside inside. Turns and hits a short jump shot to cut the run short as the West leads by 15. And here's Adebayo with a dazzler, leading to a dunk for Whiteside, and it is 97-80. West back on top by 17. Lillard looking for a pass, finds Leonard. Leonard from three-point land is no good. Adebayo with the rebound for the West. The West will run with DeRozan. DeRozan working on LeBron. Goes to his left, lays it up, and good. Another basket for DeRozan. Back the other way, the East with the basketball, and a dazzler by Jokic to LeBron for the easy basket to cut the lead back to 17, 99-82. West Coast with the lead and the basketball. They get it to McCollum. McCollum inside to Adebayo. Adebayo turns and shoots, working his way inside. His shot is blocked, but he is fouled by Kawhi Leonard, and that is 3 on Kawhi. Massive subs into the game now for the East as Coach Sam Pearson has seen enough. He's bringing that whole motley-looking crew out of the ball game, and into the game comes Chris Paul, James Harden, Jimmy Butler, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Anthony Davis. Davis moves over to the center position as Adebayo moves to the free throw line. looking to extend the lead for the West. And with the first shot, the West has now reached 100 points with 4:45 to play in the third quarter. Adebayo hits them both. He's now got 12 on the night, and the West leads by 19. Get the ball to Giannis. Giannis has great position inside, but his shot is blocked by Adebayo. Rebounded by McCollum. West wants to run, but Adebayo walks with it. That's a turnover. And back the other way, here is Giannis on the receiving end of a nice pass from Jimmy Butler, and an 8-foot bank shot for Giannis. Gives 2 points to the East. Here's Holiday back with the ball for the West, being guarded closely by Chris Paul, looking for help. The help comes from C.J. McCollum. McCollum eyes the three. His shot is no good, and Giannis with the rebound. East Coast again on the break. This time it is Butler running the floor, and Butler lays it up and good. West Coast wants to run a play. They get it to DeRozan with a look at a three. With Jimmy Butler in his face, DeRozan looks for the shot, but Holiday on the cut. DeRozan spots him for the layup. Holiday scores. Boy, DeRozan with the dazzler to Jrue Holiday. Holiday now with 25 points for the East. The lead is back up to 17. East with the basketball. They get it to Paul. Paul comes off the screen. He's got an open look. He penetrates. He misses the shot. Giannis with the offensive board. Giannis with the putback attempt is blocked by Adebayo. Whiteside with the rebound. West Coast will run once again. DeRozan on the receiving end of the fast break, and he's blocked by Giannis. Giannis blocked that one and took the rebound. Here's the outlet pass to Paul. Paul with a look at a fast break layup, and he shoots and scores. Nice finish by Chris Paul off the block by Giannis. And the lead has been cut to 15. Hope springs eternal for the East. And we're down under 3 minutes to play here in the third period. Action fast and furious in this year's All-Star game. West Conference with a timeout, and they bring some reserves into the game. Fox and Levine, Ingram, Randall, and Whiteside remains in the game for the West, leading by 15. Here's De'Aaron Fox coming off the screen with an open look. His outside, faked the jump shot, drove it into the lane, laid it up and good. Back the other way for the East, a dazzler by Giannis. Finds Jimmy Butler for the open shot inside, and it's back to a 15-point game. On the other end, it is Crisp passing by the West Conference, leading to an open look for Brandon Ingram from three-point territory, but that is no good. Butler takes the rebound and drives it the other way. He's got a 2-on-1. He dumps it off to Harden. Harden's shot is no good. Anthony Davis hustles back for the offensive board for the East. And the follow-up jumper by Davis is no good. Ingram tips it around and takes the rebound for the West. Length of the floor they go. Pass to Whiteside on the other end, and he is fouled in the act of shooting. That whistle goes against James Harden, and that will send Whiteside to the free throw line as the West looks to expand again on a 15-point lead. Whiteside with the first. Good night for Whiteside, 14.7 rebounds so far. And he hits the second free throw to make it 15. The lead is back to 107-90. And here's a bad pass by LeBron, leading to a transition opportunity for the West. The perfect feed by Randall to Whiteside. Whiteside finishes nicely for the deuce. Good-looking pass there by Julius Randle. And West goes back on top by 19. Here's Gobert with the offense now for the East, working on Julius Randle down low. Sends it to Giannis, and Giannis goes right at the defense, and he is fouled in the act of shooting. Excuse me. And while we were waiting for Giannis to shoot his free throws, I'm going to call out and have a pizza delivered from Domino's and maybe read a couple of chapters with War and Peace as Giannis prepares to shoot the free throw. Giannis practicing his free throw stroke at the line as the players line up. And it looks like At courtside, we have a dribbling exhibition going on as Giannis takes the basketball and prepares to shoot the free throw. And as Giannis prepares to shoot his free throw, a commencement address is being given at the podium as Giannis prepares his free throw, and finally he takes the first shot, and it is good. Giannis hits the first. The score now is 109-91 as Giannis prepares to shoot the second free throw, and as Giannis takes his warm-ups at the free throw line, I will mention a new app that I found on my tablet, my Samsung tablet. There is the Topps Baseball Card Company has put out an app where you can virtually collect baseball cards on an app called Topps Bunt 21. And I have pretty much become obsessed with that. Here's Giannis taking a couple of dribbles and setting himself in preparation for the free throw attempt. And as we do that, I'll tell you about another website that we have discovered called Goldbelly. Goldbelly is a very cool website as Giannis dribbles twice, 3 times. Goldbelly is a website that will send you food from any place in the country. And on Father's Day, here in beautiful Wisconsin, my lovely wife and kids have ordered Philadelphia cheesesteaks delivered directly from Pat's for Father's Day dinner. Now Giannis at the free throw line. His shot is up and around and out, no good. Rebound taken for Whiteside, and we are back to action. West Conference with the basketball leading by 18 points as they get it into the hands of Zach LaVine. LaVine misses the free throw. Whiteside with the offensive rebound. Whiteside powers it up to the offensive board and down. Left hand jam by Whiteside. He's now got 19 points, 9 rebounds for the West. As LeBron James with a look for the East. Drives the lane. His shot is swatted away by Whiteside. Whiteside denies LeBron James. James wants the foul. There will be no foul. Zach LaVine with the rebound for the West. Butler back on defense. LaVine going to the rim hard. Blocked from behind by Jimmy Butler. Zach LaVine is denied. And Rudy Gobert grabs the rebound for the East. They're going to walk this one up as LeBron is still complaining to the officials about not getting a foul on that last shot. Western Conference leading by 20. East Conference with the basketball. They get it to James. James goes inside to Giannis. Giannis takes it up strong. He gets the whistle. The shot is good, plus a free throw. Giannis with the opportunity at the three-point play as the foul is charged against Zach LaVine. Virtual baseball card collecting. Yes, indeed, it is a thing, and it's fun. You get different cards you can collect as Giannis sets up at the free throw line, and takes a few practice strokes, and now he dribbles the basketball. And while we're waiting for Giannis to take the next free throw, we will give you a channel update from the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network. This is Father's Day weekend and my wife's weekend off, so we'll have no broadcasts of any wrestling this weekend. West Coast Championship Wrestling will be back online next Saturday afternoon as Giannis shoots up the free throw, and with 29 seconds to go in the third quarter, he missed the free throw, and Whiteside takes the rebound for the West. Jason Tatum covering Whiteside now as West comes back the other way. Whiteside working it inside, kicks it out to Randall with 15 seconds to go in the period, 10 on the shot clock. Randall's going to go ahead and fire up the three. Giannis takes the rebound, and the East will have the chance for the final shot of the period. Butler sends it over to LeBron with 3 on the shot clock. LeBron drives into the lane, dribbles around Fox, shoots, and scores. Desperation shot by Julius Randle at the buzzer is no good, and that will be the end of the quarter. As we have substitutions now for both teams as the fourth quarter gets underway. James Harden has the basketball. And with the break in the action, we'll take a look at the third quarter box score with the Difference now 16 at the end of the third period. East got on a little run there after trailing by as many as 20. The biggest lead for the East in this game was 4. The biggest lead for the West was 20, as the West enjoyed a 34-26 scoring advantage in period number 3, led by 11 points and 7 rebounds by Hassan Whiteside. Oh my goodness gracious. Drew Holiday still holds the star of the game accolades with his performance tonight. He has got 25 points to lead the West, along with 6 assists and 4 rebounds and 2 steals. Good night all around for Drew Holiday. For the East, your scoring leader is Damian Lillard with 17, Karl Anthony Towns with 16, Gobert with 12. The rebounds, boy, the West really hit the rebounds hard. They've got, actually no, I was reading the wrong columns there. 4 offensive and 23 defensive rebounds. Assists are even at 30. And everything is pretty even except for the shooting percentage. The West shooting 63% from the field on the night. An incredible performance led by a 10 of 11 night for Drew Holiday, which is the key to victory here for the Western Conference. Let's see if the East has a rabbit up their sleeve here in the fourth quarter. As James Harden looks inside to Towns. Towns had a good first half. He maneuvers inside. Oh, his shot is blocked by Julius Randle. Whistle and a loose ball foul on the play. That goes against the West, against Ingram. East will keep the ball. Still trailing by 16. They get it inside to Towns once again. Backing in hard. And he is fouled again by Ingram. And that will send Towns to the free throw line for 2 shots. 16 points on the night, now 17 as he hits the first. Towns with the second free throw is good, and the lead is cut to 14. Here's another 3-point opportunity for Julius Randle. He misses that. Bodies are banging. Jason Tatum with the rebound for the East. And the East Conference is not far from a technical over there again. Sam Pearson, when will he ever learn, as he is once again berating the officials in this ball game. His team trailing by 14, and the frustrations beginning to boil over on the Eastern Conference bench. Jeff Baumtrill wants to go into the stall offense. Tatum is under pressure with the basketball for the East. He gets it out to Harden. Harden behind the 3-point arc, misses again. Rebound for Vucevic by the West. Harden back on defense as Beal is running the floor. It's 1-on-1. The shot by Beal is no good, and Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound for the East. Here's a dazzler by Chris Paul. He finds Harden for the easy basket, cuts the lead to 12. Back the other way, here's De'Aaron Fox with a dazzler to Ingram. Ingram with the basket. It's 113-99. West Conference leading now by 14 as the East comes back with Chris Paul stepping into 3-point range, and Paul drills it. East cutting into the lead here to open the fourth. 113-102. West with the basketball. It's Beal, guarded by Harden. His 3-pointer is no good. Tipped out of bounds by Harden. West Conference will keep possession. And now it is Randle looking at an open shot against Towns. Will he take the 3? No, he maneuvers inside. His shot is swatted by Towns. Rebound taken out of there by Gobert for the East. East Coast walking the ball up slowly. They get it to Tatum. Tatum sends it out to Chris Paul. Chris Paul with a wide open shot. He cannot get it to go. Here is Gobert with the rebound opportunity. And his putback attempt is... Oh, he pulls it down. Couldn't get the shot off. Had Vucevic in his face. Looks for the open man. Finds Chris Paul. Paul over to Tatum. Jason Tatum penetrates and scores on a scoop shot, and we are under single digits now. It is a 9-point game, 113-104. The East is on a run here to open quarter number 4. And with still 9 minutes to play, plenty of time, it's a 9-point game. West with the lead and the basketball. De'Aaron Fox looking to set something up. He finds Beal. Beal moves back into three-point territory. He misses again. The West Coast has gone dry here in the fourth quarter. We've got a scramble and a loose ball foul on Vucevic for the West. That is his second, and already 3 fouls on the West here. And the East might be able to get something done at the free throw line here in the All-Star game. As back comes the East Coast offense. They get it inside to Gobert. He comes off a screen. He's got nobody in his way but little De'Aaron Fox. And Gobert slams it home. 113-106. Western Conference clinging to the lead as the East Coast is on a run. And here is a steal by Tatum. Tatum wants to go coast to coast. He slams it home, and it's a 5-point game. The lead is 5 as the West Conference has the ball. Julius Randle tees up another three-pointer. He's doing his best James Harden impersonation. And this time he hits one. How about that? The coach is yelling, no, 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 as Randle looks at the three. But he hits it now. And the lead is back up to 8, 116-108. As the East comes back with the basketball. They trail by 8. Still plenty of time to go in this one. As the ball goes to Towns. Towns sends it to Tatum. Tatum working on Ingram, and Tatum drains a three. It's back to a 5-point game. Here comes the West with Ingram. Ingram finds Beal. Beal for the three-pointer. That's no good. Rebound for the East goes to Tatum. Tatum gives it to Paul, and they're going to walk this one up. Now they get it to Tatum on the perimeter. Tatum takes a look at a three. He misses that one. Towns on the offensive rebound. Towns with the rebound shot. His tip-in misses, but he is fouled by Julius Randle. And that will send Karl Anthony Towns to the free throw line, and that is the 4th team foul against the West. The East has no team fouls so far this period. And I think perhaps that all of that working of the referees by Sam Pearson has paid off, as the refs are just terrified of calling a foul on the Eastern Conference. I think Sam Pearson's got his lightsaber ready on the Eastern Conference bench, and he is just going to saw somebody in half if he doesn't like the next thing that comes from your referees in this contest. All right, so we have got a foul on the play. Karl Anthony Towns is coming to the line, and for the West, Drew Holiday back into the game, along with DeRozan and Adebayo. So say goodbye to Julius Randle for the night. 8 minutes to play in this one. The West Coast clinging to a 5-point lead as Karl Anthony Towns steps to the free throw line. His first free throw attempt is good. Towns makes the second, and the lead is 3. And here's another steal by Tatum on the defensive end. East Conference wants to convert. Tatum with a fast break look. He steps around Beal, and he is fouled in the act of shooting. Tatum will go to the line, and West is in the bonus. East will be shooting free throws the rest of the night as Tatum steps to the line. He hits the first. Tatum with the second free throw is good. Tatum is on a mission to bring the East back into the game, and it is now a 1-point game after the East trailed by as many as 20 points earlier in this one. Now the West is looking to make something happen on the offensive end. They get the ball to DeRozan. He's got Tatum all over him. His shot from 17 is no good, and Karl Anthony Towns takes the rebound for the East. Hands it to Chris Paul. East will walk it up, and it's stolen by DeRozan. DeRozan with the steal for the West. Sends it down court to Beal. Beal drives to his right, but he is fouled by Harden, and that is the first foul of the quarter on the East. As it will be a side out for the West Conference. West on the attack, leading by 116-115. And now Holiday with a three-point opportunity. He hits the three. Just in the nick of time, Holiday with the three-pointer. to make it once again a two-possession game. West on top, 119-115. 6.5 minutes to play in this ball game. Here's Jason Tatum with the basketball for the East. Looking to set things up. Sends it over to Harden. Harden working on Holiday. Cuts to the basket. His shot misses, and he draws the contact and the foul. Charge that foul to Adebayo, and that will send Harden to the line for some free throws. Harden with 6 points so far. Makes the first. Harden hits them both, and the lead is 2. 119-117, and now it's Bradley Beal who eyes the three. He eyes it. He tries it. He decides not to shoot. He looks for help, sends it to Adebayo. Adebayo throws it out of bounds. That's a turnover, and the East Conference has the opportunity to tie the ball game here in this fourth quarter, as we are now under the midway point of quarter number 4. East trailing by 2. 119-117. They go to Harden. Harden goes for 3, and Harden shoots and scores. Harden from 23 puts the East Conference on top. Do you believe it? Harden with the three-pointer to put the East back on top. 120-119. West with the ball. They get it inside to Vucevic. Vucevic working on inside against Rudy Gobert, a very tough defender. Vucevic backs it down, shoots over Gobert and misses. Rebound Tatum. East into the attacking zone now, leading by 1 as we say hello to Bob's Tabletop Sports. My good buddy Bob Hansen is here tonight for the fourth quarter of the Midwest Basketball League All-Star Game. Welcome, Bob. This is my Stratomatic Draft Basketball League All-Star Game here on a Friday night. We've got a number of guys from the Draft League in the chat room, and we are having fun as it is East versus West. And the Eastern Conference is the huge favorites in this game because all the talent in the league seems to have migrated to the East. But the East trailed by as many as 20 points before coming from behind and taking now a 1-point lead with the basketball. It is Jason Tatum who has been a key to this rally. He's got to look at a three-pointer, and he misses. Adebayo with the rebound. West pushes it back the other way. East back in the transition defense. Here's Bradley Beal for the West. Dribbling down the lane. He shoots and misses, and Tatum takes the rebound for the East. Jason Tatum, your presumptive Rookie of the Year in the Midwest Basketball League, takes the rebound, and the East brings it back the other way, still leading by 1, 120-119. They go inside to Gobert. Gobert goes strong to the hole, but the shot is no good, and Vucevic with the rebound for the West. West out on the break. They will run. Holiday to Beal, and the pass gets away from Beal out of bounds for the turnover. Oh, my goodness. 4 minutes, 53 seconds to go. The East still leads by 1 as the West turned it over on a fast break opportunity. And the horn sounds, and we have got substitutions coming into the game for the East. It will be Lillard and Kawhi, Jimmy Butler, Anthony Davis, and Nikola Jokic for the East for the final 5 minutes of action here as the game is on the line. East will take a timeout. They will inbound the ball, leading by 1. And Jokic with the dazzler finds Kawhi. Kawhi shoots and scores, and that puts the East up by 3. Back comes the West with Vucevic. Vucevic inside on the switch against Jimmy Butler. Has a good look in the lane. He shoots and scores. It's a 1-point game again. It's nervous time in the West Conference. Here's Butler with an open look for the East. Working on DeRozan. Works his way into the paint. Makes his move. Throws it down. A big shot by Jimmy Butler. Puts the East back on top by 3. 4 minutes to play now as Vucevic has the ball. And it's Vucevic teeing up a three-pointer. And he missed that one. Rebound Jokic. The West has gone cold from three-point territory here tonight in the fourth quarter. And that has allowed the East to get back into this ball game. Jokic with the long rebound. Outlet to Butler. Butler with a fast break opportunity. Lays it up and in. East is up by 5, their biggest lead of the night, as West comes back the other way. Still 3:45 to go in this one. Plenty of time as the West trails by 5. They've got a good offensive set going here as they find an open look for Holiday. Holiday slices to the hole. He missed the layup. Holiday missed the layup. Fast break opportunity as Davis gets the rebound. Outlets to Kawhi. Kawhi with the dazzler to Lillard. Lillard lays it up and good. Fast break shot for Lillard puts the East on top by 7. 128-121. Western Conference with the basketball. Bradley Beal. Oh, Beal throws it out of bounds. Another turnover by the West as Beal got loose with a bad pass and the East regains possession, leading by 7. Here's Jimmy Butler with the basketball, and he is fouled by DeRozan. And that will send Butler to the free throw line. 3 minutes, 9 seconds to play. East now leading by 7 after a huge fourth quarter performance. And Jimmy Butler stepping to the line looking to extend the lead. The first free throw by Butler is good. Holiday with the Butler with the second free throw is good. The lead for the East now is 9. Holiday running the offense for the West Coast. Scans the court, finds Beal. Beal for 3. Finally, Beal hits a 3. Beal with the 3. Cuts the lead to 6. East comes back the other way. They get the ball to Lillard. Lillard eyes the 3. Just missed that one from 98 feet away. Vucevic with the rebound for the West. They've got a 4-on-3 opportunity in transition. Holiday pulls up for the jump shot, and he scores it. 30 points for Drew Holiday, cuts the lead to 4. 130-126. 2:31 to play. East with the lead and the basketball. Inside they go to Butler. Butler working hard down low against DeRozan. Butler goes to the right hand. His shot is blocked. The shot is denied, but on the scramble for the loose ball, we have got a whistle and a loose ball foul charge to Bam Adebayo. That is his 3rd. Oh, an opportunity goes by the boards for the West there. They had a chance to get that defensive stop and the rebound, but on the loose ball, we have got a whistle and a foul on Adebayo. That is his 3rd. And with the East Conference leading by 4, it will be Nikola Jokic going to the line for 2 free throws. Jokic hits the first. The second free throw is missed. Beal with the rebound for the West. They still trail by 5. West on offense with DeRozan. DeRozan works it over to Beal. Beal squares up against Leonard. Three-pointer for Beal. He shoots and scores! Beal with the three-pointer makes it a 2-point game. 131-129. 2 minutes, 11 seconds to play. East with the lead and the basketball. They go to Kawhi. Kawhi comes off the screen. He's got a mismatch now against Adebayo. What's Kawhi going to do? He penetrates into the lane. He's fouled. Leonard got a nice-looking screen there from Anthony Davis. Adebayo picked him up on the switch. And in the lane, Kawhi had an open look, but Holiday came over to commit the foul. And that will send Kawhi Leonard to the free throw line for the East with a 2-shot opportunity. And here comes LeBron James into the game for the East, as Leonard steps to the free throw line looking to extend a 2-point lead. 131-129. 2:06 to play. The first shot for Leonard is good. Leonard hits them both, and it's a 4-point game once again. West comes back the other way. Here's a dazzler by Adebayo. Finds DeRozan for the easy basket. 133-131. Nice back cut by DeRozan. Adebayo fed him perfectly. DeRozan lays it up and good. It's a 2-point game once again. East with the basketball. Running the offense through Davis. Comes off a screen. Davis picked up by DeRozan. Davis had an open look. He turned down the shot, sent it back out to Lillard. East Conference holding the ball. Three-pointer for Lillard misses. And Bradley Beal with the rebound by the West. The West will run. Adebayo driving on LeBron. He dunks it. Oh my goodness. Adebayo dunks on LeBron James, and the game is tied. 133-133. 125 to play in a tie ball game. East on the offense. They get it inside to Davis. Davis has a mismatch down low. He's got Holiday on him. He maneuvers inside. He shoots. He scores. East back on top by 2. West with the basketball. Minute 17 to play. They get it to Beal. Beal from three-point range. His shot is no good. Adebayo to the offensive glass. Adebayo with the putback attempt. He controls it. He shoots. He scores. You've got to put a body on Adebayo or he'll kill you on the offensive glass. 135, a minute 7 to play. East with the basketball. They go to LeBron. LeBron guarded closely by DeRozan. LeBron moves into three-point territory. He shoots and misses. Vucevic with the rebound for the West. The West will run. They get it to Holiday. Holiday to Beal. Beal lays it up in good. Bradley Beal with the layup off the dazzler by Holiday. Back the other way with LeBron. LeBron with the turnover. Oh my goodness, LeBron with the turnover. And the West has the basketball and the lead. 44 seconds to play. And here is a steal by Jokic. Oh no, Jokic with the steal. Going the other way. Jokic with a perfect bounce pass to Kawhi. And Jokic gets the basket. We're tied at 137. Just like that, the West Conference looked like they had a chance to put the game on ice after the turnover by LeBron. But the steal and the conversion by Jokic on the other end, and with 21 seconds to play, this game is tied. LeBron James came into the game and the wheels fell off for the East. He misses the three. He turns the ball over in the clutch, allowing the West to have a chance to put the game on ice before Jokic stepped into the passing lane, stole the basketball, and led the charge the other way to tie the game with 21 seconds to play. West Conference on offense. The ball goes to Adebayo, working on Davis. 21 seconds to play. Jokic with a game saver for the moment. And, we've got it on only shots mode here, so we cannot call a timeout. But we will hold the basketball here. West will hold for the final shot of the game. West Conference is holding, and here's a dazzler by Adebayo. He finds DeRozan. DeRozan with the easy basket to put the East on top. Back the other way, a dazzler from Jokic to James, and LeBron scores, and we're tied at 139. How about that? Dazzler for dazzler, East and West. 5 seconds to play. And we've got time for a desperation shot, or this one's going to go to overtime. Holiday with the desperation shot is short. Oh my goodness. Holiday had a chance when he let it fly, but the game ends tied at 139. And this is not Major League Baseball. I am not Bud Selig, so we are not going to end this game in a draw. We're going to overtime. And what more fitting way to end the All-Star game than with overtime after a big fourth quarter by both teams. Let's take a look at the box score. Your fourth quarter scoring differential, 44-28. The East puts up 44 points in the fourth period to tie the ball game. This is unbelievable. And in that fourth quarter, let's see, it was Beal with 8 for the to lead the West. For the East in the fourth quarter, look at that. Balanced scoring up and down. The whole East squad was in on it. Tatum with 9. Harden with 7. 6 for Jimmy Butler. Everybody got into the action for the East in that fourth quarter as they came back to tie this ball game and send us to overtime. Heroics by Jokic to tie this ball game, and we're ready to start period number 5. Go to a free throw contest to see who wins. Yeah, exactly. This isn't soccer either. This is not baseball. This is not soccer. We settle this on the court. All right, West with the basketball. Tie ball game. Adebayo with the inside look, working on Anthony Davis. And his shot is good and the foul. Adebayo with the ad one to put the West on top. And Adebayo goes to the free throw line. Adebayo with the free throw is missed. But Adebayo gets his own rebound. How about that? Adebayo with the offensive board. His shot is blocked by Davis. Davis grabs the board for the East, and they will walk it back the other way. East trailing by 2. Here's Anthony Davis with a look at a three-pointer. Does anybody want to see this? Nobody but Anthony Davis. And Davis misses badly. Scramble for the loose ball, and Davis is called for the foul. Goodness gracious, what a brain fart by Anthony Davis. Took a bad 3 and committed the offensive foul on the rebound. Ball goes back over to the West. Leading by 2. Still plenty of time to go. 4:21 to go in the first overtime. I said the first overtime. There may be more than one. We never know. Holiday scans the court, sends it to Kawhi. Kawhi back to Beal. Beal eyes the 3. His shot is no good, and the rebound taken by Kawhi. East wants to run. Kawhi with a fast break shot opportunity. He drives it in on Vucevic. He lays it up and good, and we're tied at 141. Ball goes back over to the West. Beal with another look at a 3. He's 4 for 12 from long range here tonight. And make it 5 for 13 as big shot Beal hits that basket and gets high fives all around. East with the basketball, trailing by 3. They get it to Jokic, and Jokic throws it away. Another turnover by the East. And that puts the West back in possession. 3.5 minutes to play. Still plenty of time. West has the basketball and a 3-point lead. Beal moves into 3-point territory. He misses again. Jokic with the rebound for the East. Jokic up to Lillard. Lillard down court to Leonard. Leonard lays it up and good. Good looking fast break there. Give the assist to Lillard, the basket to Leonard. And it is a 1-point game. 144-143. Once again, the nerves are shuddering here in the Western Conference. The ball goes to DeRozan on the outside. LeBron James is all over him. DeRozan squares up. His shot is no good. Anthony Davis with the rebound for the East. East will run. Fast break opportunity for Jokic. He misses. And Vucevic takes the rebound with authority. Vucevic grabs the rebound for the West. They still lead by 1. As the West brings the ball back the other way. They want to run in transition. They've got Beal in the open court. Kawhi Leonard tries to catch up on the defense, and he forces Beal to miss the shot. The ball is loose. Davis picks it up for the East. The East comes back the other way. They get it to LeBron. LeBron to Leonard. Kawhi lays it up and good, and that puts the East on top. 145, 144. We are midway through the overtime, and this game is far from decided. And my voice is about to go. As the West has the basketball now with Beal. He is not hesitant to shoot up these threes, and this time he hits. Beal has gone cold from three-point territory, but he hits that one, and that puts the West back on top by 2. Back comes the East. They run it inside to Vucevic. They run it outside to Lillard. Lillard covered by Vucevic. Lillard moves into three-point territory and misses. It looked like he had an open look at a layup, but he instead opted for the three, and it was off iron, no good. LeBron James digs out the rebound for the East, but he is called for the loose ball foul on the play, and the ball goes back over to the West. Dave's voice only trained for regulation. Yeah, right. I think I pulled a hamstring in my voice. I'm going to have to limp out of the game here. West leads by 2 with the basketball now after the loose ball foul on LeBron. West running a play. They get it to Holiday. Holiday finds Vucevic inside. Vucevic with the open look. He turns. He shoots and misses. And LeBron grabs the rebound for the East. The East will run. They get it to Kawhi on the wing. Kawhi takes it strong to the basket. He gets the whistle. The shot is no good, but he will go to the line. Kawhi with 2 shots and an opportunity to tie the game under 2 minutes to play in the first overtime. Kawhi steps to the line and scores on the first. The second shot by Kawhi is good, and we're tied. 147-147. East Conference needs a stop. Holiday scans the court. He finds Beal. Why, I'll never know. Beal now 9 for 22 from the field tonight. He's behind the three-point shot arc, and he missed again. Davis with the rebound for the East. The long pass up court. Kawhi with another fast break opportunity. Drew Holiday is back on the defense, and Kawhi gets around Holiday and scores. The East goes up by 2, 149-147, and now a steal by Leonard. Leonard knocked it away and stole it. East now has possession, leading by 2, with 1:23 to play. They go to Lillard. Lillard being covered by DeRozan. Lillard wants the three, and he is fouled on the three-point shot attempt. Oh, my goodness. DeRozan stepped into his space. DeRozan not happy about that call. But with a 2-point lead, Damian Lillard has 3 free throws coming up. The first shot by Lillard is all net. East now leads by 3. Lillard hits the second. Lillard hits 3 in a row, and West is now trailing by 5. 152-147. As the ball is in the hands of Beal once again. Jeff Bombshill screaming at courtside, stop shooting the threes. They're down by 5. Beal wants to penetrate, and he's fouled in the act of shooting. Beal gets to the free throw line. He's fouled by Kawhi. And with the game clock off now, 1:12 to play, Beal has the chance to make it a one-possession game once again. Beal hits the first. Yes, clutch free throw by Beal. Cuts it to a 3-point lead. East with the basketball. Leading 152-149. Lillard with an open look. Dame time, says Sam Pearson at courtside. But the three-pointer from Lillard is no good, and Vucevic grabs the rebound. They look up the court to Beal. Beal to Holiday. Holiday lays it up and good. It's a 1-point game. 152-151. We're in the final minute. East with the lead and the basketball. They go to Kawhi. Covered by Adebayo. He holds the ball. They get it to Lillard. 9 on the shot clock. 39 on the game clock. Is he going to shoot the three? Lillard shoots and scores. Lillard from 3 puts it up to a 4-point lead. That was huge. DeRozan looking to set up a play. Still 32 seconds in the game as Beal gets the opportunity against Leonard. And I'm going to pause here for a moment. Jeff, do you want the three-pointer or do you want the penetration shot here? 32 seconds to play. And there is about a 15-second lag in the chat, so I will wait to hear from Jeff what to do here with Beal. Give me a chance to wet my whistle here again. As Lillard drains the 3. Beal with the basketball, waiting for instructions from his coach. This is almost as suspenseful as a Giannis free throw. Jeff says go for 3. And he missed the 3. Jokic with the rebound. East Coast will run, and we've got an intentional foul on DeRozan. 26 seconds to play. East Coast leading by 4 with LeBron James headed to the free throw line to put the game on ice for the East. The first shot catches the front of the rim and bounces in. LeBron hits them both. It's a 6-point lead. Trailing by 6, 20 seconds to play. Adebayo. He's going to have to throw it up from deep. Misses badly. Jokic with the rebound for the East. The East is running. And another intentional foul. This one will send Damian Lillard to the line, as the foul is charged to Holiday. And it looks like the East Coast is going to pull this one out. And they go up by 8 as the Gatorade has been dumped on Coach Sam Pearson on the sidelines. Sam Pearson is now wearing orange Gatorade. As Giannis dunked him with the Gatorade. And Sam Pearson is a wet mess now, but his team is leading by 8 as the West sets up a play. Adebayo is going to yak up another three-pointer, and he missed that one. Davis on the rebound. And a desperation 3 by LeBron is short at the buzzer, and that is your ball game. What a game for the East. A huge comeback to put the game into overtime, and the East put it on ice, winning by 8, 159-151. Your winners in overtime, the East Conference Globetrotters. For the East, the scoring leader was Damian Lillard with 27. We got 20 from Leonard and 20 from Towns. Boy, Towns and Tatum had a big first half and then barely saw the court in the second half. But it was 10 points by Kawhi Leonard in the overtime, as Kawhi finished with 20. And your player of the game is actually Karl Anthony Towns, believe it or not. Who knows what who knows what Strat's thinking. The game went to overtime. Karl Anthony Towns didn't even see the court during that stretch run, but he gets the MVP honors for the East as the East picks up the overtime victory. Your leading scorer for the entire game was Drew Holiday with 32. Bradley Beal with 29, but only 9 of 24 shooting. And it was the three-point misses that that killed the West in that fourth period and in the overtime. Beal, 6 for 17 from 3 in the overtime. 19 points, 10 rebounds for Hassan Whiteside. Nice looking performance there. 23 for DeMar DeRozan, 29 for Beal. But the West comes up short as the East pulls this one out in overtime. All right, thank you to everybody for coming to check out tonight's Midwest Basketball League All-Star Game. This was a lot of fun. Thank you first and foremost to Greg Wirtz for putting this all together and running the voting and such and conceptualizing this idea. Thank you to the coaches, Sam and Jeff. Thank you to all the folks who stopped in from the Midwest Basketball League and from the YouTube gaming community at large. World's Worst Gamer. Thanks for your input. JT, thanks for coming in. Al, Red Sox fan, always a pleasure and a privilege. Hi-Li Heyday, excuse me. Thanks for coming out. Gary Jalufka was here for the MBL. Who else did we have in the chat? Dave Gardner made an appearance earlier on. Check out that wonderful podcast. And I believe we caught everybody. And if you're not a regular visitor to the channel here on Friday nights, we've got Retro Basketball coming back next week. It'll be Game 5 of the 1971-72 Epic Basketball League Championship Finals, with the Lakers and the Chicago Bulls tied up at 2 games apiece. So once again, thank you to everybody for coming out. Happy Father's Day to everybody. Great weekend, everybody. That's our stream, and I am out of here.